Happy Sunday, welcome to my channel. I'm showing you some of the places that I sourced for my Friday auction and how I like to shop for my sales. The lady working there, she was very interesting and very quirky and fun. She said that the owner pays her, but then she has to work extra hours if she falls in love with something and wants to keep it, which I would probably be working there all the time. Anyways, she listened to disco music in college and it just stuck with her, so that's what she plays there, which is fantastic and very upbeat, but doesn't really work for YouTube because unfortunately all of her disco classics, Burn Baby Burn is in the background, are completely copyrighted from YouTube. So until I figure out how to fade out that background noise, I have to try to talk over it to smother the disco hits. This was the hard goods side of the store, and this is where I found a really pretty tulle leather purse that will be in the haul at the end of this video, and some other things that were pretty cool actually. So here's some fetishes. Hey guys, so I finished my show this morning and went right back out to sourcing because I have a show Friday. I'm trying to do a lot so that I can take my summer vacation in peace and not have to stress. So I'm probably overdoing it this week, but that's the nature of the beast, right? So I got some really nice items. I got some footage of this place and it's a new place I'll put in rotation. It's not cheap, but the stuff is phenomenal. So kind of for my collector range, really good stuff. The first one is this chimney butte ring, and sorry if you see this handsome devil sniffing around. Go on, off the leather, please. Check out this ring, this is incredible. This is a chimney butte, and it is a butte. Beautiful purple spiny, signed up. I sized it on a mandrel. I feel like it was an 8.5 or, yeah, I think it was maybe an 8 or an 8.5. Here's how it looks on. I'm trying on my 4th of July ring that came in the mail from my friend. Let me get that off. There you go. Look at this thing. Beautiful. God, I love it. The rope detail, everything about it is gorgeous. And I love chimney butte, so picked that up. And I had $1,000 cash, so this is what $1,000 cash got me. The guy who owns this place is a collector, and he just casually, as he wants to, sells off some of his collection, and he wasn't super motivated to wheel and deal, which is fine. These are Sun God dangles, and they were signed CP. Don't know who that is, but nice sort of paperclip connection there. Thought those were really pretty. There was only so much stuff that I could even fathom for resale, so I had to be selective. I ended up with 7 pieces. 7 pieces of that. And then I got this, and And this had a good signature. It looks like Zior. And I don't know who that is, but it looked like a nice signature, a nice big bail on that. That's what I'm looking for, with some nice detail. Very, very, very pretty. Could definitely put some spiny oyster chip necklace through that. Or Navajo pearls. I did get a pair of Navajo pearls. This is it. Nope. Oh, this is another. Look at this. Exquisite. Sorry, he's throwing around a bone. Just a signature of M there. This was a bigger ring. It's about a 10. Dude, could you not? Look at that thing. I'm like, it's gotta take, it's a special spiny that gets my eye these days. This is a special ring. Special, special ring. So I picked that up. Huge, huge shank on there. And this guy likes it. He approves. So I got that one. Sorry, she wrapped this all up, so I'm unwrapping it live. Okay, I got this Sandcast Naja. Nice medium-sized one with beautiful aquamarine turquoise. Could be Kingman, could be Sleeping Beauty. R with a wave underneath. I'm sure I could look up that signature. I like this kind of bail because we can bend it out and get it on different things. So that's a nice, decent, respectable size Naja. I also picked up a real little one, and they were almost the same price, which is always funny to me, but that's a common thing. Let's see if he's in here. Sorry. Yeah, he is. So he's signed N. And he's got the same kind of bail, which is good. And he's in that kind of design. So that one is smaller, but very cool. A little more detail on that. Those are the two. Put them side by side so you can get an idea. One is a pin pendant, one is just a pendant. A little more turquoise on the small one. And then I picked up some Navajo pearls, because anytime I can get them even in the realm of decency, I want them. They look like true Navajo pearls, very pretty. And these just make everything look better. So even if I keep them for display, I actually sold one of my last torques today. I need more necklaces, but you know, you can just see how good that looks. These are nice sort of medium-sized beads. I don't know the millimeter offhand. This looks like a 10-inch drop, so probably a 20-inch end to end. And then I also picked up this bag right here. This is tooled leather, and it's got a strap, really nice condition. He even had a room full of hard goods that I didn't even show in the video because I was doing my business, but this is a really pretty purse as well. So sorry my dog's getting so much airtime here, but he's quite curious about these discoveries. So this is the haul, and I know it's not a lot, but this is $1,000 for me. This is how fast money goes in the reseller world. And I really think quality, beautiful things. So thank you so much for watching. I will be selling these Friday evening, 5 p.m. So if you don't see this until Sunday, I don't know what's left. You would have to rewatch the live and see what's left of this little haul, if anything, and you can email me after the show. Thank you. Oopsie, I forgot about this great little inlay pendant. This sold for $118 on Friday. And the purple spiny ring is left, and the small Naja. Okay, so wondering. If you're keeping up, 6 out of these 8 items, remember I forgot the inlay pendant, sold for a grand total of, I think, $1,074. Then I'm going to have to pay PayPal fees. So the other 2 will sell, but I'm probably breaking even right now. When you pay up for your inventory like this is kind of what happens. I go directly to shops mostly and artists, and I will sell the other ones eventually, but yeah, it's the profit margins are thin. Luckily, I went the same day to a cute little thrift store I love, and my profit margins there are a little bit better. So I'll show you what I got there and what this stuff sold for at the auction. Okay, and then here are 4 items I picked up at one of my honey holes that I love. This is leather inside, beaded, and it really does kind of adjust out so that it can fit some different sizes. Very pretty blue and white one. And then this guy is just so great. He is very likely Zuni. He's a beaded steer head and all fabric inside where he's anchored. Real horns and just such a fun guy. The only thing about him is he slides a bit, so you probably would want some kind of stopper on him, but on real leather, and she sold him to me very reasonably. He was great. Those two look great together. And then this, I don't know if it's poured glass. I'm thinking it is. It's purple, cabochon, sterling silver. And then this one has been there for a bit. It's probably glass as well, but I'll test it for quartz and also sterling silver. So those were just 4 more pieces I picked up for the sale Friday. Once the spiny oyster and small nausea sell, I'll be up $300 to $400. Hey, so yesterday I had a show, and then I went and found a good little spot, which is like a store that a collector, ooh, you're in the way, a collector has, and he is in no rush to get rid of his stuff. Part of what they were saying is, you know, he is not going to negotiate too much because the price of silver is so high right now. June 5th, it reached $36 an ounce. And so he's not really, and this is everybody, they're not really like in any kind of hurry to part with their silver bullion unless they're, you know, strapped or hard up, because it's really an appreciating asset. Silver can be used in all sorts of wiring of our cars, of our phones. It's the most conductive metal that there is, so it has a lot of utility. And then obviously it's beautiful to look at and makes fantastic luxury jewelry and commodity too. So it's a little bit of a struggle for all the resellers right now who do jewelry, because silver is something people are willing to sit on, kind of like gold used to be, and now silver is in the same category. But there's one little guy that I keep thinking about from that place. I did get 8 items that'll be in the haul at the end, but this guy here, this little adorable Zuni bear, I feel like I need to go back and maybe get him for me. He's a small size. I think this finger's a 6. And so maybe I'll sell him if someone falls in love with him too, but maybe I'll keep him. But I did some research on him. I think that he's still a good price for me investing in him. And then I'm gonna hit my consignment store, and I need to source 15 pieces for my show on Friday. So by the time you're watching this on Sunday, it's kind of a bummer that the show's already happened. That's just how this week went, because I had 2 shows this week. But I'll tell you what things sold for and what things didn't sell, as sort of, you know, if you're interested in what's trending right now for reselling online. So I will do that, and that may be worthwhile, but it's fun to come along. So let's go see what we find. This is good. I'm not sure if it's lapis or sodalite. I think it's sodalite. I wish I knew what that was. It's only 20 bucks. I don't think I can sell that for more. This is good. That's quite good. Okay, I'm happy so far. Beautiful coral. Okay. That looks like black coral, maybe? I need to figure out what that is. That's great. It's $125. This looks like... I wish I knew what that was. Chip ruby. not sure. Necklace of I couldn't film too much in there, I'm sorry. This giant coral necklace was probably my best get, and this sold for a profit of $100, which isn't a ton for what I put into it on Friday, but certainly decent. Next, I decided to head down to the Plaza to see if I could source a few more things for my show on Friday. I ended up getting 4 chip turquoise necklaces and 1 beautiful cuff. These are Kingman.
You talked to my dad about this one, right?
It's in there already.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you where you send me the tips.
No. You don't gotta show me anything.
Okay.
I was just asking
Yeah.
you
No.
if you had paid him already.
No, honey, I'm paying you. That's why I said it's enough. What I just got from you.
Yeah, these are 50. So then
Yeah.
you're sweet.
Where's the bracelet?
The bracelet.
In here. Okay, good.
Do you want the bracelet also?
No. I'm talking about this bracelet.
Okay.
This is sterling?
Yeah, this.
Let me think about it, and if I do, I'll call you in a little while, okay? All right? Love you, Matthew. God bless you.
Too. You're sweet.
Thank you. Tell your daddy thank you.
I will.
Okay, I like those.
You like these ones?
I like those.
Yeah, those are
What's
cool.
the charge if I do a card?
I won't charge.
Oh.
Card or tax. I don't.
Wow, these are incredible.
Yeah, those ones are cool. Those ones.
What is this, glass?
No, that's actually garnet. It looks like
What?
glass because it's so clear, but most of the garnet has like a cloudy look to it.
Yeah.
That's just because it's not as good as ones that
Dang.
are clear. Ones that are so clear like that, they're worth a lot of money.
True.
Or they're worth more.
This
Regular
is a lot of
garnet,
spiny.
they're not that expensive, you know.
Okay.
Like, these are 25.
Beautiful. Amount of money you can spend. That's spiny.
Oyster. Yeah.
And
2 different colors of spiny oyster shell. Spiny oyster comes in purple and orange.
and your dad is Ben Chavez.
Yeah.
You guys are from Gallup?
Glorietta.
Glorietta.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Glorietta.
So I will take these 2 for sure. Oh, you even have cabs there. What are the cabs of?
These are also turquoise.
But what kind?
So that's Kingman.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Is the back one Royston?
Which one?
Toward you?
Yeah.
That's Royston?
Yeah. You want to see this?
How much is that cab?
For that one, they go for like $1.75 a carat. So it'd be like $30.
Yeah, I want to add that. I like that. That'd be a great ring.
Let me get this out for you real quick.
What about the cab of spiny?
Spiny oyster shell. That one has like a little point, so you would have to cut it.
Oh.
Like, see, it just has to be cut down more. But it's, you know, nothing a jeweler can do.
It's beautiful.
Like this one here, we can make into a ring.
Oh, okay.
You know, like if you wanted us to make it into a ring for you.
How much do you guys charge to do that?
It would be as much as like one that, you know, is here. It would be like $75.
Wow.
So you would pay 30 and then just another $40 for the silver and of course our work. If you want something with trim on it, then I can do, these are $130 for one like that. Since you already got the stone, I could do $110 for if you wanted like trim or something.
Okay. Let me start with this and then I'll get
Yeah.
your card and I can like text you guys. Yeah, they're good. They're good.
I gotta just weigh the stone.
No worries. This.
I'm sorry, that was my fault.
So 125.
You would have to pay 125 and then tax.
Love this.
but I won't charge you the 4% swiping fee. So
Okay,
it's
so
like
this gives you an idea of how
a good
tight
amount, you know.
margins can be
Let's see,
for
the
resellers.
swipe fee is $5, and
And I think that, you should know that most of my best sales are pre-sales to my channel members. If you're interested in joining and becoming a channel member so you can get access to pre-sales, hit the join button, which gives you the information next to subscribe. I do a lot of sales through there, and then what is left and has not pre-sold comes to auction. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.